Yeah.
And we see this with so many singles. They tried dating, online dating, and it didn't work out for them. So now they're just pulling themselves back. But the reality is online dating only works, depending on the study that you look, for 25 to 33%. Most people that do online dating, 66 to 75% of those individuals, it doesn't work.
Yeah, but that
doesn't work out for them.
But that's life in general. I think.
Yeah,
I agree with you. And the definition of working could be,
relationship,
casual, or like maybe friends with benefits. I don't know what people are pursuing individually, but I do agree with you. Like, yeah, it doesn't work for everyone, but at the same time, it's a reflection of what the reality would have been outside to some degree, because some people don't function. Like I live in New York City. I think the entire city is a damn dating app, right? You meet so many random people from so many different walks of life that you normally wouldn't have by being in another city, right? And then when you introduce an app, that's just another exponential nonsense. But if you live in, Timbuktu somewhere and you are given an app, you're given the same amount of volume as a big city, and are forced to learn the realities of your market value. So I want to ask you, like, online dating, like what are some of the things that people are are struggling with in vetting through online dating, and how can they better identify what they should be paying attention to?
So I think one of the biggest struggles is for most people.
Yeah.
Let's speak for most people. One of the biggest struggles is expectation.
Okay.
A lot of people think that they're just going to go on online dating sites and it's just going to be fireworks. It's just going to be fireworks. But the reality is 80% of the singles are only trying to get with 20% of the hottest people on the app.
Yeah. So
what is the experience of most people on dating apps? What is the experience of the other 80%? This can be very hit and miss, especially based on the app.
Yeah.
And with more people on dating apps now than ever before, due to the pandemic, and also fraudulent accounts, fake accounts, people that tried it, not really interested, people that's just doing it for fun, those odds have went down significantly.
Yeah.
Yes, there's more people, but there's also a lot more fluff to go through.
Mass hysteria.
Mass. It's fluff everywhere.
Okay, so how does somebody navigate? How does somebody navigate something that seems so, I don't know, endless and daunting?
So I think the first thing is you got to make sure that you put your best foot forward.
Okay.
You got to make sure that you have the best profile, a quality profile. And that quality profile will yield better results.
Okay.
All right. Unless maybe you're part of the 20%, you could throw up 1 or 2 pictures, no bio, and it's just gold for you, because just those pictures
six pack.
It's just you can't resist it, right?
Okay.
So if you're like the average person on a dating app, you want to make sure that you have anywhere from 5 to 6 pictures.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you have 2 full body pictures.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you have a complete bio. You want to make sure that you are showing the flavor of your personality and not necessarily what you're looking for or not looking for.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Fair enough.
So now you got a decent profile. Now, when you're sending messages, you have to make sure, if you're sending messages, that it doesn't sound copy and paste.
Okay.
If you send a message that can be sent directly to another person, you are decreasing your odds. Does this make sense?
So when you say that, right, here's what I'm thinking when I hear you say that. Like, I imagine guys like, I've just seen DMs from, I've seen women's accounts, right? Because I have female friends, and they show me like the messages guys send. Okay. There's a lot of hi, hey, hello, stuff like that. You shake your head.
Yeah, if you're at that level, it is horrible.
Sure. You shake your head, but I also have to ask the question, right? A lot of women will say, I want a guy to be original. I want a guy to be like conscious of who I am when they approach me and so on and so forth. But then I have to think also, the guy's probably seen thousands of accounts. So how is he really developing the originality after being exhausted from the 50th encounter? You just evaluate a bunch of resumes.
Yes. So let's dig into that a little bit, right? So one of the things you're looking at is what that woman said. I'm looking for a guy that's original. He's noticing something about me, etc. I'm going to go back to your vaginal secretion study.
Okay. I'm glad we went back there.
Listen. So women say this,
okay,
but this is the reality. If one of those top 20 or 10% guys send that, hey, how are you? And she looks and she's like, oh, would entertain that.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I agree with you 1,000%. If Brad Pitt said hi and forgot to type in the letter I, it would just said H. Exactly. Like, so that's the thing. Like some of the tips that people say to do only apply to people of like a certain caliber, right? So when you say be original, do this, the top 20% aren't really having to do that.
Coach the average person out there, right?
Got it.
I coach the average person out there because I'm focusing on them because they're the ones that are having this difficulty. They're the ones that's going to have to send these creative messages, but also be able to navigate through the 50th application, right? So how do you do that? So there's literally tricks and tips that you can use. You can come up with a message that's standard that you can add to, and you can send that message off probably in a minute or 2 minutes.
AKA cut and paste.
Well, hear me out though. Hear me out. It can't be our cookie cutter cut and paste.
Oh God.
Remember that. Remember, because that's one of the things. If they can look at this and say, dang, he can send this to somebody else, you're already losing.
Yeah. I hear you, but there's still some level of like repetition.
There is a level of repetition.
There's a level of repetition.
There is a level of repetition. If you want to be able to get that mass out.
It's like sending out like mass email, mass what is it? You know when you get those things in the mail? Hey, we'll buy your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah.
We will buy your house.
You got a birthday.
123 Main Street.
You got a birthday coming up, don't you? I always have a birthday coming up. That's a part of being alive. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
But, yeah, that's what you got to do, man. Because what happens, I don't know if you've ever have seen a single try to come up with a message and not know what to say.
What do you mean?
It takes them like 5 minutes.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I work with singles on all different kind of levels, right?
Okay.
They come across a profile, and a lot of people, they don't even know what to say.
Okay.
They don't even know what to say to this person. Now,
okay.
A lot of the highs and the hays and the how are you, bro, I've been trying to help those people out for a long time. I feel like that's just, they just shooting, man. It's just rapping. They just shooting into the crowd. Now, what I believe is you can actually teach people a way to come up with a message by a standard repetition, right? Hitting the intro, something you notice, stating your name, asking a question, etc. But people don't even know how to do this, man. You laughing, but it's all out.
Here's why I'm laughing. You're not wrong, but why I'm laughing is like a guy could come up with so many different ways to enter a conversation and finally have the right message. Like, oh, I got it. This is a message. She might not even reply, my G.
She might not even see it.
She might not even, yeah, she's got 1,000 people in the DM. So like, now you're like, I'm coming up with all these gems. Then they go from hitting gems to, hi, are you real? Are you a person?
That's because they're not getting responses. They just trying to get those people that are sitting hey and hi are just trying to see, are you alive? That's like poking the person.
Are you a human person? Exactly. At that point, they're just knocking on the door right now. They're not even
knocking on doors.
It's just like,
and when you open it, look, Jeff, this is the crazy part. When you open the door, you're like, hello?
Yeah.
Hello. It's like, you just said hi.
Yeah.
Why the heck are you saying hello? They're so happy that they have a person with a pulse. It's bad, man.
They're like, oh, damn. Oh, they're speaking. There's 3 dots.
Then they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say, man.
Okay. So here's the deal, right? Like, if you're looking at a profile, right? I think like people who have profiles, to your point, like where you got a bio and then you have like photos that like exhibit like personality, things you're interested in, that is like easy to generate conversations. But
Facts.
There are people that just take a bunch of selfies. Okay?
And no bio.
No bio, take a bunch of selfies, nothing. Duck lips, and they're sitting in a car. Oh, half of the photos are sitting in the car. It's the same car, same day, just different angles. You know what I mean? And like, I honestly, like, I don't think those people should even be on like the marketplace. But
those are the people that just put it out there because they're bored, just want to see.
Sure.
Their family forced them. Are they going to take them off of the wheel? You know, to bring somebody home.
Yeah. Fair enough. You know
what I'm saying? A lot of those people, all right. You know, I'm going to set up a profile.
I'm only here because my friend set up my profile for me.
So
it wasn't me.
All right, so you got a lot of that. And then you got bots too, man. It's bad. Especially with some of these apps. It's really bad with the bots.
I haven't seen that many.
If you've ever been on Tinder, is the king of bots.
I'm not on Tinder.
Bumble is probably second for bots.
Yeah.
Match is third, but it depends on what app you are. Some apps are not really bot apps.
Okay.